Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Connor on Chain. So, I'm going to talk about a bunch of meme coins today. I'm going to go through, some of the top meme coins in the space. I'm going to show you guys some coins that I like, I have conviction in, some coins I don't like, and coins that I think you guys should not be focusing on at all. There are just some older coins specifically too that you should not even be paying attention to. They shouldn't even be part of your portfolio if you're looking to make larger gains over the next 6 to 12 months. So, let's jump into it because, we even got stuff on Solana, stuff on Base potentially to go into. So, first things first, I'm going to go into, like I said, some of the top meme coins, and maybe at the end we'll go into some like specific picks on Sol, Base, and even on ETH. So what we got today. So obviously, like, we're starting off with Doge, right? 23 billion. I'd say Doge is out. Way too large in market cap. Everyone knows what Doge is. Has all listings, everyone is, already been allocated in it for years. Nothing's changing with that. Doge is out. Shiba's out. Pepe, king on ETH. Market cap is pretty high though. Like, realistically, if you're looking for a 20 to 50x on your money, I don't think Pepe is going to pull that off. Sitting at almost 7 billion in market cap right now. Maybe it does because it's the newest one, but I could easily see potentially a 3 to 5x out of this. But anything higher than that, that's just pure moon speculation. Like, I don't know. I'd say because it's so high in market cap, it would be risky to allocate to expect huge gains from it. But again, it is definitely the top meme coin on ETH. And it's one to at least keep on your radar, pay attention to. So shout out to King on ETH, Pepe. Dog Whiff hat. We got Whiff here. Same thing. This is probably one of the top newer meme coins on Solana. Same thing though, at 3.6 billion, this definitely still has, I'd say, 5x potential. But outside of that, it's definitely going to be interesting to see where some of the top meme coins go, because again, we're not even in price discovery for Bitcoin, for ETH, for Solana, for anything. And I think we still have a lot to go once we hit those new highs, and if retail, excuse me, and if retail decides to really jump in again, there really is no telling where these can go. But again, higher market cap stuff are going to be drastically less for gains than if you allocate into smaller stuff, right? So for that specific purpose, Pepe's king on ETH, but I'd consider that too high in market cap. Same with Dog with Hat for me personally. Too high in market cap. Floki shouldn't just be taken off this list immediately. Bonk, their team's actually delivering a lot of stuff. They're doing a lot of things right. But I think Bonk just doesn't have the hype and, just doesn't have the community and hype as, some of these other coins. For that reason, Bonk, I'd say, is definitely out of here. But again, shout out their team doing everything. They're doing everything right, strong. Book of Meme, I still don't even know what that is. I would definitely cut that one out. Brett, I was actually mega bearish on Brett like a month ago, but I have been changing my mind on it just for the fact that the community has shown so much strength, through the ups and downs that actually happened a month ago. But, again, sitting at almost 800 million in market cap, it's definitely getting up there, but for a top coin on Base chain, this definitely still has a lot to go from here. And again, I'm not going to call maybe a 3 to 5x easy, potentially. Could go to a couple billion, but anything higher than that on Base chain for Brett, I don't know. So, Brett's probably a pretty good one to allocate to, especially for the Pepe and Friends, meta. It's probably going to be a big thing. Corgi AI, I have not heard a single person ever say Corgi AI to the moon. I've never seen a single person show this on my timeline. This just completely out of here, but yet it's still pumping. Pepecoin's got very strong fundamentals being tied to Base AI, but I really don't know if this is going to flip, major the OG Pepe. And when I say OG, I know this one I think has been around a lot longer than this Pepe here, but I think market share, everyone kind of has already decided that this is the Pepe, right? That's how I look at it. Maybe it takes up eventually more market share than 10% of this Pepe's market cap. Maybe it takes up like 20 to 30% at one point, but I really don't think it's gonna flip it. But again, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not gonna pump. This will still probably run very hard. So this I'm bullish on, but again, still pretty high in market cap, but it is what it is. Still will probably do pretty well. Turbo has had a giga pump. I still don't know much about Turbo. I really have not seen a community out of it on Twitter. But, again, anyone who got into this, shout out to you guys for, getting into that. Because that is a huge pump that it had. So I guess the community must be really strong, right, for that to happen. So again, shout out to you guys. Personally, I would not be allocating, when you've seen a God candle for 2 weeks. But maybe if it pulls back heavy, could be something to look at. I've never heard of this before, it started trending. So maybe there is a community behind it right now. Trump, very high in market cap for a Trump coin. But, as a political fi themed meme coin, it still could do pretty well from here. This I still could see actually going into, maybe a couple billion. Could go higher, we don't know. But I think from now, still until the election, that's going to be a key catalyst for the election too. It's crypto related stuff. And this being one of the main crypto related, political fi related meme coins, right? This definitely has a ton of potential that I think a lot of people might really be sleeping on. I think a lot of these coins will go to billions. The political fi narrative, I think it has huge upside in comparison to just regular meme coins too. But MEMECOIN, ticker meme, nah, get that out of here. I don't have much to say about MOG, obviously. The top coin, it's up like 3 or 4x just in the last, I think, month alone. Just under 600 million. This is going to multi-billions. Zero doubt in my mind. Shout out MOG, let's go. Constitution DAO. I don't know much about this, but this I'd probably say out of here. Popcat, decent, cat play. Probably one of the top cat coins on Sol right now. Still probably do very well. Dog, one of the most OG and top runes projects right now. Or top runes meme coin. Definitely has some growth. I still think, even though this is pretty large in market cap, being one of the top meme coins right now on native Bitcoin, the sky really couldn't be unlimited for something like that, right? So this, I can't put a cap on it. This could run like crazy. So shout out Dog, it's a move. Mew, I don't know what this is. Seen this for months, but this, I gotta say, get out of here. Baby Doge, get that out of here. Miro, I don't know. Miro, I'd probably say get out. It's not too bad. I'm personally kind of bearish on dog coins, for the rest of the cycle. Even though there's like one or two that I think could do very well, I do think cats are going to take over this cycle over dogs, just gains wise. Degen base, strong fundamentals behind this, but personally wouldn't be allocating. Ponky, very strong community it seems like from what I've seen on Twitter recently. A lot of notable people that I personally follow and I talk to on Twitter have been looking into Ponky a lot. Community does seem pretty strong though, but market caps, it's starting to move a little bit. Definitely still pretty small, or somewhat small. APU, I don't know much about this. Probably not. My Lady meme coin. I'm very bullish on My Lady, Remilio assets, anything related. This coin could really start to, run further and further. I personally don't know, like, what kind of community is behind this coin specifically, but I assume it's probably pretty strong. Being a literal My Lady meme coin, right? Joe Biden, personally, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna do going into the election. Cockinu, COQ. I don't know. Probably I'd say get out of here. I don't know how much attention AVAX can really continuously get over the rest of the cycle. Ticker Bitcoin. I think it's a very strong ETH beta play. 2 MOG, 2 Pepe. Still I still think it has a lot to go, to be honest. I think this is a pretty good pick, pretty good coin as well. Very, very strong community behind Ticker Bitcoin, like insanely strong. So that is a key factor in this project as well. When, I don't know. I'd say we get out of here with when. Michi's probably a strong beta cat play on Sol. Still somewhat low in market cap. This definitely has room to grow. But I know the chart has been up only for a while and it's finally having a correction. So there's no telling where this is going to be short term. This could dump very significantly. But at the same point, I think I do like Michi as a coin though. I think cat coins are going to make a killing the rest of the cycle. Andy on ETH is definitely a good beta play. 2 Pepe. So I don't know. I personally would not be looking into allocating Andy on ETH. There's just so many Andy coins. And I know people eventually will find that one Andy coin on whatever chain, but there's just too many of them. And that kind of annoys me, I'm not going to lie. But Andy on ETH seems like the one. Obviously, it's right here. But it could be a good beta. I don't know. I'm not going to be allocating Slurf. It's got to get out of here. This, out of here. Grok. I've never been bullish on Grok. I don't know. Get that out of here. Maneki, I actually think is pretty cool. I like the vibe of this coin. Chart is somewhat bottomed out. Around 120 million. This definitely has some room to grow. Dojal on Mars. Bro. Come on. Out. Dolan Trump, for a Trump-based political fi meme coin on Sol that's still somewhat low in market cap, this probably still has a lot of room to grow. Only at 120 million, basically. I really don't think that's that bad. Arb Doge AI. I get that out of here. Toshi could be a decent play on base. NPC I actually like a lot. This one's on ETH. But to me, the chart has just been way too up only. I'm almost waiting for a huge correction to happen at some point. Like I said, I actually like NPC a lot. This one I completely missed the boat on. Wojak, not too bad on ETH. Snake, I've heard some good things about this, but I really don't know too much about it. Sharkcat, I don't know. This personally, I'm not too sure. Could do well, but I think a lot of FUD happened recently over the last month or two with it. Pup still has a chance to run, but it has been down only for a literal month. So I wouldn't say to get in this or not get in this. This is you're gonna have to see what happens. I'd say once Bitcoin really breaks into new highs, is gonna be a telling sign for what's actually here to stay and what's not. But I think if Pups can really make a big move once Bitcoin breaks into new highs, ETH is in new highs. If we start seeing a lot more attention go back into ordinals, Bitcoin puppets, we'll probably see this run again. But for right now, it's definitely been dead for a while. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. This, get out of here. Redo on Ton. I think, if Ton gets a lot more attention, still has a little bit, stuff we could run a lot more. This, to me, it's just a derivative of dog we've had. I don't like derivatives like that at all. No. I think most of these down here are probably nothing crazy. Well, actually, a couple of these are some top. Actually, these are some of the coins I was going to get into, actually. So MF on base, I feel like, is very slept on. The chart really hasn't been doing too much for a while now. But I'd say for a more culture-oriented meme coin, this, I think MF is definitely one to potentially look into. And the chart's pretty bottomed out. And, even for on Solana, Harambe, I think, is a great. I'd say, I don't know how well it can perform very long term. I think pretty well. But I mean, sitting at 40 million, Harambe itself has been, going up and down, just consolidating for months now, right? I feel like the holders have been holding. They continue to hold, and they're just waiting for that moment when it really breaks out. It's kind of pulling what Mog did very early, right? Just consolidating, and top holders just keep allocating and keep allocating. They just let it play out up and down, up and down. Because eventually when it breaks out, it's going to have a huge pump. I feel like Harambe is going to have a mega pump once it breaks out. Same thing with Ticker Bitcoin. Ticker Bitcoin has been doing the same kind of thing for like a year now. I think once it really breaks out, huge breakout will happen from it. Hammy, I think, is actually really cute. Market cap's still somewhat high for like an entry where I would look at. Giga's not bad on Sol. Obviously, Retardio, this is definitely a more niche meme coin, but this is still one of my highest conviction plays on Solana. That's not going to change. Same thing with Retardio. Chart is just bouncing around. Eventually once this breaks out, it's going to have a giga rip. I firmly believe that. Boomer on base isn't too bad. But some of these, like, no. I'd say, yeah, most of these down here I'd probably just avoid. Outside of probably those top memes, those are mainly some of the greater ones to be focusing on. And outside of these top ones that are heavy in market cap, just to reiterate, Brett, even though it is pretty high in market cap, still definitely has a lot of movement to go. Mog, obviously a top meme coin for me personally. Popcat's not bad. Dog, go to the moon on runes. Still not bad. Ticker Bitcoin I like a lot. Michi's not too bad. Trump on Sol for a Trump related Solana meme coin. I think Trump's a move. I like NPC, but again, charts definitely way too high. I want to see it pull back very heavily before any sort of entry. I didn't talk about Mumu, but I have been liking Mumu the Bull recently. And chart, same thing, is bottomed out. It's been bouncing around. It looks like it might break out soon. Like I said, MFR I like. Harambe, very strong. Hammy's pretty good too. And Retardio, definitely for me, is a go-to. So kind of outside of that, guys, I mean, those are some of the coins I actually wanted to bring up. Was Retardio, Harambe. Trying to think if there's any others. Yeah, Maneki wasn't too bad. I like the vibe of this coin. Some people in my Discord have shown me this, like for the last few days, like on and off. But I really like the vibe of this one. I just think it's super cool. But again, there's nothing to these. It's really just based on opinion. If someone likes a coin or not, right? But outside of that, guys, those are just a bunch of coins that I think have a lot of potential. Oh no, and there's one more. There's an ETH beta, which I brought up on the channel a lot. The Vulcan Dwarf on ETH, I think, is probably the best risk to reward based on market cap for an Ethereum meme coin. This has been around for a long time now. Like this to me, if you got the ETH mainnet meme coin stack, it would be Pepe, Mog, Ticker Bitcoin, and the Vulcan Dwarf. Those four alone make up a very strong ETH meme coin portfolio. And a lot of this is based on crypto Twitter though, guys. I know a lot of you guys, if you aren't on Twitter, you don't follow a lot of people that are, constantly here finding like all these different coins that are, mainly like meme coin based people. I get a lot of this info on Twitter. And I've kind of been seeing this too, literally since 2023, this kind of narrative on ETH, but I really do think this is a top beta ETH meme coin. I think this has explosive growth to go over the next 6 to 12 months. Minimum, like I'd say 5 to 10x, I think is programmed for this at some point. But yeah, you can check this out, the Vulcan's Wharf. Very active on Twitter and social media. They have content. The content is ridiculous in a good way. Definitely a top ETH beta play. This is kind of the alpha that I wanted to bring to the channel today. For an ETH meme coin, I think, again, if this pulls back though a little bit, because obviously it's been running a bit, pulls back heavy over the next few weeks, definitely one to be looking into. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research, check these coins out, and I will see you guys in the next video. So I appreciate you guys watching, so thank you.